Hi y'all, this is Kirsten and I'm just going to do a little short video on the new, well, newish remove tool in Photoshop, and it's in Photoshop CC. I was trying to use the remove tool and my computer kept crashing and I was like, what the heck? Because I have a fairly strong computer. I've got an Aurora R15 and it's the Alienware, and I've got an RTX 4090 card. So I was like, this should not be happening. I don't understand what's going on. So of course I Googled it and I looked and I tried to find a whole bunch of different things that would fix it. And I finally discovered that there was a setting that I could change. And so I wanted to just show you how to change the setting in case you are using this and this happened to you. And I also wanted to show you what the remove tool can do. I'm kind of a nerd and I think the remove tool is really cool. Of course, I've been using Photoshop for 10 plus years. So back then you had to do things a little differently than this. Okay, let's go up to the edit and then go down to preferences. And you're going to go, maybe, you're going to go over to image processing. And then you're going to go to the remove tool processing here. And right now it's set to faster. You want to click on the little down arrow and do more stable and then do OK. All right, now you should be good. And so this is a stock photo. It's either from Pixabay or Adobe Stock. I'm not sure which one. Anyways, I want to use it as a backplate, which, well, I guess that's a photography term. I want to use it as a background. And so, but I don't want the people that are in it because I want to put my own 3D characters in it and make it my own story and make it my own. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the remove tool to get rid of the people. I really like the depth of field that's in this and everything, but I want my characters to be in the main story. So now we're going to go over to the remove tool and make sure it's selected. You can right click on the little arrow and then you can select whichever tool you want to use, and we want to use the remove tool. Alright, and then you're just going to go and draw on it, and actually does it in a nice little color so you know. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've got the remove tool clicked and it's being a little ornery. Let me click it again. Okay, now we're going to, and you can adjust your brush size by hitting the parentheses key. And now we're going to draw around it, and it does a nice little pink color. I'm sure you can probably change the color if you want. Okay, you can see it's not all that neat in the background, but if you go over it again and just go straight down, there it does that. And let's do this little part here. And there's one little part right there. And it gives you a nice background. And since that's going to be blurred anyways, it's not a really big deal to me, but I wanted it to at least look like it was in there a little bit. Okay, let's go to another one. Now this is an AI. This is a Mid-Journey. And I want to get rid of the little girl and her teddy bear, even though it's cute, because I just want the backplate, the background. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the little girl and the teddy bear. I am using my mouse today. I don't have my Wacom tablet plugged in, so it's a little clunky. Sorry about that. And just make sure you color the pink in everything. Now this did kind of a wonky job, but that's okay because we can fix it. And so what I want to do is I'm going to go straight down. What I do is I tend to go with the direction of what I'm doing is. So that behind me is vertical, so I'm going to do vertical lines. And then I'm going to go over the places so it will correct the issue. Let's just do it one more time. Go all the way down. Well, I guess not. There, that's what I want because that gives me what I need. Then I'm going to get rid of this little object. I think I'm going to get rid of that little white up there, and I'm going to make my brush smaller so that it doesn't go crazy. There we go. And then there's still some of the reflection there. I want to kind of get that, so I'm going to go along that line there And then I'm going to go horizontal where the reflection is to make that a little less. There we go. And so then I have a back plate I can use, which will bring me light from behind, which is great. Or from, depending if I'm facing, if the back, my character's back is facing, or if my character's face is facing. Now, this one is Adobe stock. It's a little more complicated, but I just want this little guy here in the front because I want to use my own characters or animals or whatever in the other areas. So I'm going to start with this guy in the front and get rid of him. And there's a method to my madness, I promise you. And then I'm going to fix this little spot because he didn't quite go away the way I wanted him to. Okay, then I'm going to go to this person in the background because they're off by themselves. Then I'm going to go with this group back here. If you notice the building behind, it's a vertical lines behind them. So I just want to get that one group there. And it was a little sloppy, so let's just go over it again. Okay, that did a pretty good job. Now I'm going to get rid of the guy with the umbrella because he's kind of like a doorway behind him. So I'd like to kind of keep that, or keep the semblance of that if I can. And it's probably going to do kind of a messy job. Yeah, it did, but that's okay. We can go over it again. And that helps. And then we're going to get rid of these other two guys. And that's going to help with the straight angle behind them. I might have to go over it again to get it better. Yeah. And then I just want to bring those vertical lines down. That's better. And then let's get that one spot there where there's a lighter wall. And like, again, it's not going to really matter because I tend to use a lot of depth of field, so that will be blurry in the background. But it actually gives you, your eye completes the picture right now. So it actually does a pretty good job. And that is how you use the remove tool. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.